XSEED Games reveals 4 games for release this year. Marvelous USA subsidiary XSEED Games announced on Wednesday that the FateExtella Link, Senran Kagura Burst Re, Neural, Shinobi Refla, Senran Kagura, and Bullet Witch games will get releases in the West. XSEED Games and Marvelous Europe began streaming a teaser trailer that previews all 4 games. Marvelous FateExtella Link game will be available physically and digitally for the PlayStation 4 and digitally for the PlayStation Vita in North America this winter. XSEED Games describes the game, picking up where the story ended in FateExtella: The Umbral Star. FateExtella Link expands the roster of playable servants with 10 new legendary heroes added to the original selection of 16. These new servants hail from other entries in the Fate series and include the likes of Astolfo, Scathach, and Francis Drake. The high-speed action gameplay of FateExtella: The Umbral Star continues with improved visuals and new battle mechanics in both single-player and an added multiplayer mode supporting 4-on-4 online battles. Players will also be able to move freely around the new base camp, a medieval cathedral suspended in the sky, and interact with servants to build bonds with them, taking on side missions that further flesh out the backstories. The game will ship for PS4 and PS Vita in Japan on June 7th. Honey Infinity Parade Games' Senran Kagura Burst Re, Neural game will be available physically and digitally for PS4 and digitally for PC this fall. XSEED Games describes the game, originally released under the name Senran Kagura Burst in North America and serving as a director's cut-style take on the inaugural entry in this now storied series, Senran Kagura Burst Re, Neural brings the prior release's classic 2.5D action to modern hardware with a full 3D remake and a fresh retelling of the story that started it all. This fast-paced brawler will provide updated combat mechanics and character models, as well as all new special effects for a voluptuous visual feast. The series' popular dressing room mode continues to see expansions too, with a wealth of new outfits and options that allow players to customize the favorite girls' looks and styles. With additional DLC episodes to come that will reveal new story episodes for Yumi and Miyabi detailing the histories prior to meeting Asuka and Homura, Senran Kagura Burst Re, Neural delivers an authentic recreation of the original game while ensuring that series fans will have plenty of new content to look forward to. The game shipped for PS4 in Japan on February 22nd. XSEED Games will release Honey Infinity Parade Games' Shinobi Refla Senran Kagura game under the title Senran Kagura Reflections digitally for the Nintendo Switch this summer. The company describes the game, after brutal melees, rhythmic cooking contests, and shockingly serious water gun fights, the Senran Kagura series is ready to take on the world of interactive storytelling for the first time and give players a chance to get to know the Shinobi heroine Asuka in surprising new ways. Senran Kagura Reflections uses the unique properties of the Joy-Con to employ the art of reflexology and massage. Melt away Asuka's worries and stresses by hand through a variety of useful tools and explore deeper relationships than have ever been possible in the series before. The advanced HD Rumble technology provides a more realistic sense of interaction and feeling with Asuka, helping guide players to react to her signals and deliver some much-needed relaxation. Interacting with her in different ways will lead players across branching paths toward one of 7 different story scenes and 6 unique endings, and that's just for Asuka. Additional DLC characters including fan favorites Yumi, Murasaki, and Ryona will be released after launch. The game launched digitally for the Nintendo Switch in Japan on November 24th. XSEED Games will release Kavia's Bullet Witch game for PC via Steam worldwide on April 25th. The game will also be available through the Humble Store with a 10% launch week discount off the regular price of $14.99. XSEED Games describes the game, originally released for the Xbox 360 in 2006. Bullet Witch offered a unique combination of Japanese dark fantasy aesthetics and Western-style military action. This hidden gem is coming back and will be ready for action on Windows PC for a new generation of gamers with a host of visual and quality of life improvements. Take control of Alicia and her powerful, multi-purpose gun rod to lay waste to demonic foes by bullet to spell, even using the surrounding environment as part of her arsenal. All original cosmetic and content DLC is included in this re-release, providing access to every in-game costume immediately and adding bonus missions that expand the length of the campaign well beyond the story's conclusion. AQ Interactive originally released the game for Xbox 360 in Japan in 2006, and Atari released it in the West in 2007. XSEED Games also released the game digitally for Xbox 360 in 2014. Via Gematsu, Link 2, Link 3, Link 4.